Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Did somebody call the cavalry? This is the match number 5 in a best of 5 series between Mr. Sub and Mr. Cub. And the score, you've guessed it right, you've also read the scoreboard up top, is 2-2. This is the deciding match. It's played out on Nomad, a RAGL Season 10 map, as evidenced here by those little neon signs. This is gonna be hype. This series thus far has proven to be one of the best and most entertaining in a very long time, and way more exciting than RHL. Sorry, Goat and Bane. Was just probably not Bane's day. Now that it's not a spoiler anymore, because most of you have watched it, hopefully. Yeah, this has been a series being fought tough as nails, being fought between two players who are very, very evenly matched, and whose playstyles I would classify as divergent. Because Kav definitely the tank push general. He is coming from RA2, so it makes sense. Tanks are very prevalent there. Infantry usually more of cannon fodder in Red Alert 2, unless it's the freaking American power drop, because they can drop anywhere on the map and blow up a Conyard in 5 seconds if you don't have anything ready to stop it. And Sub definitely has a astonishing micro. His micro has been really good, especially the V2s in game number 3 were just amazing. Nothing short of amazing. He lost the game, but he won my heart with those V2 plays. Putting them to hold fire, just always shooting for the center of mass. Oh, Grenadiers! No way! One more nade. And one more. Oh, one more. Oh no. Oh, he missed-targeted there. No, he's not in low power, I think, because he has two power plants. Still though, it puts the harvesters off the line. Look at this. Kav is stalling. His eco has been stalling for quite a few seconds there. So even after losing those 2 units, it's worth it for Sub. Not the biggest deal, but in a top tier match, stifling your opponent's momentum even by just a little bit can be so crucial. So in terms of the capture games, it's looking fairly even. Yeah, both have taken their 2 derricks. If you're wondering about those things here, those are mobile gap generators, and they are just concealing an expansion. Nothing too fancy, nothing out of the ordinary. Let's go back to all players here. There we go. Man, I am hyped. Ah, my camera has spazzed out for a bit. Sorry about that. Giving you a little bit of whiplash. Yeah, there are some unresolved technical issues with this laptop, weirdly enough. It's been double refinery for both players, so nothing too special here. 3 harvesters. Okay. APC versus 4th harvester. Kav is maxing out early on. He has skipped the light vehicle and instead opted into more macro. APC only after the 4th harvester. So this means Kavs is way ahead also on the service depot timing. But on a map this large, it makes complete sense. I like Kav's build here more. Sub has opted for a build that would have been better suited for smaller maps. On a larger map, this early light vehicle hasn't done much. Hasn't fired a shot, hasn't found any scouts, hasn't provided any value whatsoever. Oh no, Sub is also stalling one of his ore trucks? Hey buddy, you're parking... No, this is a handicapped spot. You're not parking here. My friend, you're gonna get towed. You are gonna get towed, and you have to like write an apology letter to the city council, or to the Soviet in that case. And let me tell you, the Soviet is a bit more strict than the city council, which Soviet coincidentally also means council, by the way. But it was a very different type of council. Oh, finally, okay. Comrade Stalin is turning a blind eye to you for now. Okay, this is gonna be one hell of a dead oil derrick. Unless Sub has got... Ah! Rip engineer! There we go. And pulling back here as well. Really good position. Oh, that's so smart. What Sub did there with the rocket soldiers, he had them in a different control group and was ambushing the APC. So he sniped. He came out slightly ahead. It was not a game decider just yet, but just a little bit of an edge, and it didn't lose any rocket soldiers. That was really well played. I think Carve is doing it here as well. Man, I really love how players have started incorporating different control groups. It just makes the game so much more elegant and so much more nuanced in terms of target selection, in terms of unit positioning. I really like this. I mean, it's not all players doing this, obviously, but it's some of the top tier players have incorporated it. Expansion is out for both players, obviously. Timings are relatively similar considering that Carve was ahead. Macro Slide has also come in for both players. So this should be a dead even econ game. Yep. Carve has got more float. Which might be... Ooh, Sub has killed more though. Which might be attributed to the fact that he was going for the APC skip early on. Dead even in terms of assets. Whoops, sorry. I wanted to go to the production tab. Okay, that's an oil derrick finally taken out now. Are we going to see any divergences for now? Not really. Army graph, completely even. Oh, this couldn't be a better final game to best of 5. Like, completely even in the early game. Pushing on to the main base already. Ooh. If he commits, he can actually kill the war factory. This harvester is dead to rights. Oh, the last Zook shot connecting. My goodness, is he gonna kill the war? Yeah, he should kill the war factory immediately. Don't take any prisoners. Smart, blocking the war factory as well. So this is a big deal. This is a massive blow. But on the other side, the retaliation, the counter push, really, really good crushes. And the scatter command did not come in time. The rockets are starting to dwindle. Oh my goodness. No vehicle production for Carve for the time being. He needs to immediately get his war factory back up and operational. Oh, what is he doing there? He's losing so much. He was going in infantry first. That's like jumping headfirst into unknown waters. That's a pretty fitting analogy, trust me. Because you never know what's lurking. You dip your toes in, and the toes are your tanks. You definitely... Oh, where's this going? Okay, north. So, trying to counter base push. You definitely don't go in head first. That's just gonna yield devastating results. No harvesters have been lost here from Sub side. Buildings killed even. The destroyed tab. Man, what a discrepancy. Carve only on 6 harvesters as well, yeah? He just lost one more harvester period. Oh, Tesla coil versus double flame tower. This Conyard has taken a beating. This is a Conyard Flamberger. Oh, and it's dead. But is it an overcommitment? He has killed the Conyard, but he can't hold the push. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming from all sides. Oh no. Was this an overcommitment? Certainly starting to look like it. He's trying to connect with the infantry. It's just not happening. And that's a dead end. Oh no! Not even selling off the wreckage, burning wreckage of the MCV stopping just short of the infantry. Man, what a devastating turn of events here. And Carve's army is going through this expansion like a hot knife through butter. Oh my lord, what a swing! The tides are turning so fast, I'm getting whiplash here. Oh, this series, I swear. Yeah, now it's Carve with the... Okay. This army graph has just plummeted. The overcommitment for the Conyard, I don't know. Maybe he should have pulled back. He saw the opportunity, he leapt at it. It's understandable. But at the end of the day, leaving Carve in a really, really good spot. People are time and again falling to his all-in pushes. Carve is consistently behind in the early game. How many times have you seen Kav being behind? It's happened plenty of times, and he's the miracle comeback kid. He is truly is the Rocky of OpenRA. He's always finding a way to come back. Maybe this little dispatch can do something here. Maybe Sub can get some good value from that. Oh, don't chase into this. This is a trap. It's a trap! Hearing some rifle fire being exchanged. That's just scouts. MCV is coming in again. So this means that the tank count is now going to be in Kav's favor. It's going to be spiraling out of control. Because, yeah, Sub was forced to rebuild an MCV here. And Kav didn't need to because he still had his eco going on the expansion. So the army, yeah, 5/3 tanks. That's exactly what you need. Also, look at the discrepancy in rifles and rockets. Ouch! This is nasty. Not looking too good for him, but maybe he can get a snipe here. He can get a nice little snipe onto the expansion lines. Okay, that's good. That was just what he needed. Destroy the refinery. Destroy the harvester. Take his... like... burn his teddy bear. Everything. Take everything. Take no prisoners. No harvesters being lost by Sub. His harvester preservation is impeccable. Also double war factory. Double war factory is big because this one is in the immediate danger zone. But the service depot, oh, it's getting blown up. So APCs it is from now on. Kav is one flamer in the mix. Really cool choice. One flamer just means that eventually he's gonna be able to scorch something. Oh no, from both sides, sell off the war factory. Don't give him the cash bounty. Oh, is that a move command? That is a move command! No sir. No move command for you. Armies are merging. That was what he was not allowed, what it was not supposed to have happened. Wide front here. Really wide front for Kav. No support powers in sight. This would be the perfect time for parabombs. Okay though. The DPS was on the infantry. APCs? Can they hold this? Oh, the crushes! This APC arriving just in the nick of time. How has Sub managed to pull this back? This APC needs to get promoted to veteran status immediately. This APC needs to be made supreme commander of the Soviet army. Jeez. In the nick of time. One harvester being downed here. Look at this. Look at that defensive hold. Completely impeccable. Losing like a fifth of what Kav was losing. Assets are even now. Even slightly in favor of Sub. This series has a swinging back and forth here. I can't believe this. I can scarcely believe this. Oh my goodness. So much veterancy here as well. Those folks have taken out a lot. Okay. APCs immediately spotting what's coming. Flame tower out of reach. This ore refinery is gonna be blown up before it even gets to deliver the first payload. Cool. Really good. This is just what Sub needed. Don't have him accelerate again. Don't take the foot off the gas, basically. The middle is starting to be mined out, though. That's going to be a problem. Because that used to be the biggest or most mineral-rich income source for Sub. So maybe he needs to take his main MCV and park it here. And just claim this with 7 harvesters. He's got plenty to spare. His mines are much more for the middle. All-in push with a flamer. With one flamer. You know, just sprinkling in some barbecue action. The APCs thus far have proven to do their job. With APCs, you cannot let them on auto fire, you cannot let them on attack move. Instead, you need to crush. You need to find crushes onto your opponent's infantry. And then after the rocket soldiers are dead, that's when you can go and ham and target the enemy down. 2 harvesters down here, but I think he has a surplus of those. Yeah, still 10/6. Yikes. And what about the economy? Still a slight lead. The slightest of leads for sub. Positioning himself next to the tank traps here. Can I zoom in here again? Huh? No, hotkeys are not set up. It's fine. Okay, yeah. Sub is finally doing the smart thing. Deploying here, but he needs some protection. This is a fairly unprotected base. He has, by the way, not rebuilt his service. Oh, he has. He's just opting for APCs regardless. No, has now transitioned into heavy tanks again. That's the first heavy tank in a long while. This army is so scary. He can actually... One thing I'm really sad about with the new patch, the only thing that did get considerably worse with the new patch was the mass load up. The alt load up was removed, which is... the new mechanic is a prerequisite to some mechanics for Tiberian Sun, as far as I understand, so it was a very valid reason for doing that. But I'm still kind of sad that mass pack-up has gone from the game, gone for good. This army. Again, 11 tanks here, 2 more tanks on the right-hand side. How many more tanks can you get? Like, this is peak tank. The tank peak has been achieved. Alright. 2 large armies meeting. Oh, he's going in with the APCs first. I don't know if that's a good call. I don't know if that's a good call at all. But the tanks from Kava thus far not connecting. Now they are. Oh, scatter move has been issued. Front lines are down. Okay. This has been in favor of Sub. He has disposed of all the tanks. Literally every single one. How about the southern front lines? Can they hold? I think they can. I think they just barely can. Yeah, with Flame Tower support, he is gonna be fine in just a second. What is going on here? What is going on in this game? This is just insane. On so many levels. Whew. I'm an absolute non-smoker. And I'm like, I need a smoke break after this game. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. I'm still like, yeah, this warrants a smoke break. Holy hell. Let's check the economy. 5k lead, 12 harvesters over 7. But there is one redeeming factor for Calv here. He's got the bank left over because many of his ore patches were actually not harvested fully for the longest time. By the way, he's also repairing his tanks. That's just big. Repairing them, sending them back to the front lines, that's huge. Gives you so much in the long run. Another tank being sent in. Oh, he's trying to pull him apart again. Tank into the back lines ×2. Very good. Where's this guy going? Can actually snipe two harvesters. He should have committed. This would have been the time to commit. Oh, going for the southern expansion now. There is an airfield out for Calf, so the tech has finally arrived. But there is a tech center for Sub already. Sub is Russia. Tesla tanks in this matchup are insane. Oh, also V2s. Yes, yes, yes. That is a very, very good choice. Very prudent. 2 V2s already out on the field. We're seeing some more. Okay, it's just tank v tank engagements. First V2 has been fired and immediately followed up by an ore refinery being taken out. You can get rid of some of the riffraff here. Oh, the V2 is so big. An ore truck to boot. Ooh, ore truck too quick. Counter V2s on the other side. This leaves him open to a push onto the main base. One redeeming factor for Kav is the Yak. The eye in the sky. Can also get a really good crash. If he crash lands onto this army, yeah, lights out. Going for the economy again. Dangerous, dangerous, because if he loses too much, if he overcommits. Oh, that was a move command. Really good from Sub. Really good call from Sub, not getting the Yak crash landed into his own army. Beautiful, and now issuing a stop command that the Yak was facing away. That was 10 out of 10 micro yet again. Oh, the V2s are waiting in the wings. They're waiting for the good shots. I think, yeah, he also needs a Yak out. 2 more O-trucks being dismantled by Cav. It's looking so good for him, but he still needs to hold this push. Despite all that's happened. Iron Curtain this time for Sub. This time he's got the timing advantage. No tech center yet. Oh, another tank, another O-truck being taken out here. My goodness. This game is on a knife's edge. It's so tense, but it's starting to look increasingly like Sub's got this. We're gonna zoom in a little so the lag goes away. Oh, but the rockets are in a bad spot here. All the rockets are just blanket fire. The V2s need to get behind the safety, behind their safety net. Beautiful shot. Beautiful first shot. The opening salvo. Oh, that one whiffed a little. But still, with this opening salvo, it's starting to look like Sub can push back Cav here. Oh, the hit and run from the V2. Uh-oh. Pathing issues here. V2 had nowhere to go. He tried microing it out, but it was tangled up by the wreckage. Oh, the entire army being wiped. That's a spy plane. I thought that was parabombs for a second. It's not. It's not parabombs. Too bad. Left-hand side. Oh my lord. What? Friendly fire killing a tank here? Alright. I mean, it's all's fair in love and war. What a series. Harvester being sent back. Oh, a nice angle being found by Cav. Not getting the O-truck though. Tesla coils in relative safety. Enough to overwhelm. Enough to break through. The bunker buster has been activated. Left hand side, the V2's doing God's work. 2 V2s now out. This army has completely dried up. Let's check the economy again. Stalling on 0 cash. Oh, that's a dangerous time for Sub, but he's on 12 harvesters still. Whereas there is still a bank for Cav, but he doesn't have much else to his name. Going for the tech now, that's smart. Denying him the chance to come back via a tank push again. Because that's been the bane of Sub in this series so far. Whenever he lost, it was to those big tank all-ins. Oh, Iron Curtain is fired. It's time. The Soviet Steel Hammer is coming down onto Cav. 10 more seconds. GG is called. What a series. This has been one of the top series I've ever casted so far. Tense on a knife's edge till the very, very end. Highly enjoyable. Damn. That is a 3-2 for Sub. I really hope those players are coming back after the holiday break to play more OpenRA, because that was just 10 out of 10 hype material. I thought it was a bit clickbaity at first when he sent me another series, and I was like, yeah, maybe it's going to be some quick games, you know, here and there. But no, this has been a straight up best of 5 with just underhanded punches being thrown left, right, and center. Ah, hype. So good times ahead for OpenRA. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna be putting in 1 or 2 bonus casts now. I'm gonna start recording some Shadow Paradise. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more 5 Aces. Out.
Battle control terminated.